Now I call upon our beloved Pyare Balanji, a well-wisher and a constant supporter of Sahayata International, who has been a mentor of Sahayata International, to welcome our chief guest, Srimati Hema Malini ji. Over to you, Balanji.
Namaste, everybody. It's a great honor to introduce Srimati Hema Malini ji. Hema Malini ji, one of the greatest icons of the Indian cinema, is a trained classical dance performer in Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi and Mohiniyattam. Her performances, even as a child artist, could hold any audience spellbound for hours together. While she was at the pinnacle of her dance career, she exploded the Indian cinema by her debut appearance in Dream Girl. It is 5 decades now, and she still continues to be the one and only dream girl in everyone's heart. She has given numerous Jubilee hits and had paired with almost all top actors of the time. She sprung a surprise to her fans with one of the biggest hits, Bagban, about which the young and the old talk highly even today. Hema Malini ji had also ventured into production and direction of films and television, emphasizing the role of women in society. She has choreographed various stage musicals such as Ramayan, Meera, Durga, Mahalakshmi, Yashoda Krishna, Draupadi, and so on. Her latest stage production, Ganga, is a grand spectacle that was staged recently. These ballets presented by her institution, Natya Vihar Kala Kendra, were appreciated by millions of viewers throughout the world. Many of her performances have been fundraisers for several social and charitable causes. Hema Malini ji has several prestigious awards and recognitions. To name a very few: Padma Shri by President of India, Lifetime Achievement Award for her contribution to the cinema and the world of arts and culture, Chairperson of the National Film Development Corporation, Doctorate in Philosophy by Padampat Singhania University, Sri Ratna Award 2014. She was inducted to Rajya Sabha as member in 2004. Elected to the Lok Sabha from Mathura constituency in 2014 and 2019, which reflect that she has won the hearts of people of that constituency. It is our absolute pleasure and delight to have her amongst us today. Her presence is a source of inspiration for us, and we will walk away energized at the end of the session. In short, it looks as though the all-powerful Adiparashakti herself has come through this webinar to bless the audience in general and the Soundaryalahari students in particular for success in their endeavors. I now request Hema Malini ji to say a few words to the audience and to inaugurate the Sahayata's Soundaryalahari classes. Thank you. Welcome, Hema.
Pranam. Good evening to everyone.
Good evening. Namaste, Hema ji.
Namaste,
Thank you for coming.
namaste. Hanji.
Thank you for accepting our invitation. And I'm very happy that you are here. And your presence itself is like the presence of the Devi Ma. And we request you to also do the chanting of Soundaryalahari. Unfortunately, we couldn't play the video properly, but I'm sorry for that. But your presence, we don't require an audio file. Thank you.
Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvardha Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostate. Happy Navaratri. Respected Shri Chandrasekhar Sahuji, Mr. B.R. Balan, Dr. Jayanti Rao, Kiranji, Sudhaji, and all the members of Sahayata International, I'm extremely happy to be part of today's event, which is an online Soundaryalahari session, which is going to start, to be the part of this. And to want to talk about Soundaryalahari, it is, I feel very, very close to it, because right from childhood, I am hooked on to this, because once my mother told me, if you recite, if you learn Soundaryalahari, you will be able to solve many problems. Whatever you want, you can get it, because each shloka has got the remedy for the common people. So what you want, you ask, that particular shloka you learn, and then you will get it. So right from the childhood, I mean, not childhood, I'll say around 18, 19-year-old, when I just joined films, I started learning these shlokas one by one, one by one. Then a time came, then I thought, okay, I must record it. So that is how I came out with recording, which is released by Times Music people. This music was given by Asit Desai. I have sung many shlokas in this, and also Suresh Vatkarji and Shankar Mahadevan. The three of us have combined, we have joined many, many shlokas we have done. When this was released, I asked one of the very great Sanskrit scholar, Avadeshanandji, to do the opening of this, to release the music album. So he was quite excited to hear my reciting shlokas, and he said, unless Lalita Tripura Sundari wants, nobody can practice this, nobody can recite it. If he wants it, it can be done. उनकी कृपा होने से आप ये इतनी अच्छी तरह से गा सकते हैं, ऐसा बोला तो I felt so happy and honored. So I just would like to, the first shloka I will say, I know many of them. I will recite the first one. शिवः शक्त्या युक्तो यदि भवति शक्तः प्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अतस्त्वामाराध्यां हरिहर विरिञ्चादिभिरपि प्रणम्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृत पुण्यः प्रभवति. Like that it goes on, so many. And Soundaryalahari, as everybody knows, written by Adishankaracharya, and it describes the beauty of the divine mother, Mother Lalita Tripura Sundari, her beauty from head to toe, it describes. And each shloka has got something or the other about her beauty, about some of them about her eyebrows, her eyes, her nose, her lips, her neck. Like that, it continues from head to toe. And each one has got to solve some problems, whichever you have. And for the prosperity, for gaining name, fame, for everything it has got. So it is so wonderful to learn this. And it is when you start reciting these shlokas, one will immerse in the beauty of the mother, and it is so mesmerizing. It's very beautiful. And this has got, Soundaryalahari has got 100 shlokas, the 100 mantras it is. It is all Bij mantra, and it is 100 Shatakshari. That is why it is called Soundaryalahari. This gives ज्ञान, कर्म, उपासना, भगवान को प्राप्ति की तीन ही मार्ग है. तो ये सिद्ध करती है सौंदर्यलहरी. अद्वैत सिद्धि द्वारा परम सत्य को पाने का एक साधन है ये. For a common man, the common people are having so many miseries. I mean, 3 types of miseries. Especially it is ignorance. That is the main thing. And Soundaryalahari ज्ञान सिद्ध देती है. मनुष्य का सबसे बड़ा शत्रु है अज्ञानता, the ignorance. So that is removed by learning Soundaryalahari helps. Like people are they are very scared nowadays, especially the corona time, very scared, very depressed, or some kind of insecurity, ignorance. So these kind of things, you can completely eliminate all these things the moment you get into this shloka and just sit and start reciting, and you will get into a very different mood, and you will enjoy, whole life you will start enjoying. You know, you will like to be just one with the Divine Mother. So that is the beauty of this. मनुष्य के जीवन सिद्धि और परमात्मा के प्राप्ति का एक साधन है सौंदर्य लहरी. So I wish all of you a very good, great success. Please learn these shlokas. Many students have joined, and you will enjoy it. And then with little musical, if you do it, it will be much better because it is easy to grasp. That's what I do when I just practice the shlokas. It comes to me. But with music, when we do it, then we can you can remember and you can practice in a much better way. Like one shloka that I myself created my own tune so that it is easy for me to learn it. That is Bhavani Tvam Dase Mai Vitara Drishtissa Karuna Iti Stotum Vachana Katayati Bhavani Tvamiti Yah Tadaiva Tvam Tasmai Dishasi Nija Sayujya Padavim Mukunda Brahmendra Sputamakuta Nirajita Padam. That is one. That is very interesting to sing this. And then the Shive Shingaradra Tatitarajane Kutsana Para, that I have danced also because it has got a Navaras shloka it is. Shive Shingaradre Tatitarajane Kutsana Para Sarosha Gangayam Girishanayane Vismayavati Harahibhyo Bhita Sarasuruha Saubhagya Janani Sakeshu Smerate Mai Janani Drishti Sakaruna. These are the ones. I mean, I know many of them, but I just selected few just to, I mean, I really feel nice reciting the shlokas for you. And I'm sure you will all enjoy and have a nice time and happy Navratri. Let Ma Lalita Tripura Sundari bestow her blessings to all of us. And especially today is the first day of Navratri. Let's celebrate Ma. Bahut bahut dhanyawad.
Thank you, Hemaji. The shloka, what you have sung, it's filled our heart with joy and gratitude towards the Lord.
Okay.
Ma'am, your kind words and thoughts have really inspired us today. And you have so nicely emphasized on how important it is to be spiritual in today's materialistic world. You yourself have been an icon of spirituality. Thank you very much for being here. And it means a lot to all of us, ma'am. Thank you once again. So now, I would like to call upon Mangalaji, our Sahayata teacher and healer, to just welcome our Sahayata teacher and mentor, Mrs. Sudhalakshmi ji, and our founder, Shri Kiranji, to take the session forward. Over to you, Mangalaji.
Thank you, Dimple ji, and thank you, Hemamalini ji, for a very beautiful tune that you have formed for yourself, and it's very beautiful to listen from you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you all the participants in today's session. I would like to just take a few minutes to introduce Sudhalakshmi ji, our teacher, and Kiran ji. Sudhalakshmi ji, she is a multi-talented personality. I know her personally. She inspires many women with her entrepreneurship skills. She is the teacher of today's grand launch of Sahayata Soundaryalahari class. She's a mother of two beautiful and extremely talented young women who are achieving greater goals in various fields of research. She's a humble homemaker, yet wears many hats: a businesswoman, a classical veena player, an excellent cook, and above all, a great spiritual seeker. Sudhaji, my humble invitation to you to enlighten us with praises of the goddess Tripura Sundari, the divine force behind great health, wealth, success, and spiritual wisdom. To you, Sudhaji.
Thank you, Mangalaji. My humble prostrations at the lotus feet of Sahayata Vinayaka and the Divine Mother Adi Parashakti Shri Lalitha Tripura Sundari Devi ji. Namaste. Honorable Chief Guest Srimati Hema Malini ji, Member of the Parliament. Ma'am, I'm a very big fan of you. The guest of honor, Shri Chandrasekhar, founder Shri Kiranji, Sahayata team members, participants, viewers. My wholehearted pranams to one and all. Ma'am, I heard your Soundarya rendering. It's so beautiful, and the tunes that you have created for yourself are really very good. I liked it. I'm going to learn your style of Soundarya also.
Okay. Okay.
I feel extremely honored and overwhelmed for giving me this opportunity to speak on this auspicious event. I want to share my view, which is very relevant to all of us. Connection with their kids. Before the child asks for any of the favorite dish or any of their favorite things, the moms would get it ready for them. I'm sure everyone here agrees to this point. As a kid with my mom, and even also as a mother of my kids, I too experienced this several times. As kids, we feel very safe, protected, confident, and as mother, we feel very proud, happy, and satisfied that we are good enough as moms in making our kids very happy. This is a strong observation from my end that if we can establish and build this connection with the Divine Mother, how blissful our lives would be. Even in the most vulnerable situation, we can still be confident and safe on her lap that she will handle our problems and all our wants be fulfilled at the right time. Because she knows when and what and to whom has to be given. The Divine Mother is also happy that her kids got connected as that why. When I knew nothing about Soundarya Lahari other than the two shlokas which I heard and learned from batches complete dreamt mother stand here today. I expressed this idea to Kiranji that I want to teach in Sahayata platform. He immediately said yes without a second thought and made this possible in no time and in such a big way. Thank you, Kiranji, for and trusting me. As the time is short, I want to end from 66th to 70th in Sindhu Bhairavi Raga. As Madam Hema Malini ji said, that if the slokas are sung in tuning form, it is very easy to connect and to learn. So I'm going to sing in Sindhu Bhairavi Raga. The Divine Mother's beautiful voice, chin and neck is praised in these slokas. The benefits of this sloka, if regularly chanted, is one can master over music. May I request all of you to pray and seek her blessings while listening to these slokas. And I also request the participants to pray and seek permission and blessings to learn and sing her praise, Soundarya Lahari, the waves of beauty, the waves of happiness. विपञ्च गायन्ति विविधमपदानं पशुपते स्वयारब्धे वक्तुं चलितशिरसा साधुवचने तदीयैर्माधुर्यैः अपलपिततन्त्री कलरवाम् निजां वीणां वाणी निचोलयति चोलेन निभृतम् कराग्रेण स्पृष्टुं तुहिनगिरिना वत्सलतया गिरीशेन उदस्तुं मुहुः अहरपानाकुलतया करग्राह्यं सम्भोः मुखमुकुरवृन्तं गिरिसुते कथं कारं ब्रूमः तव चुबुकम् औपम्यरहितं नित्यं पुरदमयितुः कण्टकवती तव ग्रीवा दत्ते मुखकरं श्रियम् इयं स्वतश्वेता काला गुरुबहुलजम्बालमलिना मृणालीलालित्यं वहति यददो हारलतिका गलीरेखास्तिस्त्रौ गतिगमकगीतैकनिपुणे प्रसंज्ञा प्रतिभुवः विराजन्ते नानाविधमधुरराग आकरभुवां त्रयाणां ग्रामाणां स्थितिमनसि मानयिवते मृणाली मृद्वीनां तव भजनतानां चतश्रणां चतुर्भिः सौन्दर्य सरसिज भव स्तौति वदनैः नखेभ्यः सन्त्रस्यं प्रथममथनात् अन्धकरिपो चतुर्णां शीर्षाणां समम् अभयहस्तार्पणधिया.
Thank you, Sudhaji. Your devotion and dedication has mesmerized all of us. It is so heart-touching. You have taken all of us into a different loka, different space. Now I request Manglaji to welcome Kiranji.
Now it is my honor to introduce the very humble friend of many, Kiranji. He is the founder of Sahayata International, a university topper in his graduation, and has completed the intermediate examination from the prestigious Institute of Chartered Accountants of India in the year 1996. From his childhood, his focus and ambition was to become a successful chartered accountant, during which a deep-rooted life's calling surfaced up at an early age of 21 and led him to several austerities and spiritual practices that awoke a divine streak in his heart. With this divine grace and a great ability to heal, Kiranji has healed thousands of individuals suffering from chronic ailments and life-threatening health conditions. To have Kiranji here today is a blessing. His simple rendition of higher teachings enormously inspires spiritual seekers to embark on a new mindful journey. Our spiritual guide, mentor, healer, and guru to thousands across the globe, I, with gratitude, welcome Kiranji to kindly impart his profound knowledge to all of us present here at the invocation of the goddess. To you, Kiranji.
Thank you, everyone. And especially, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Hema Malini ji, and our guest of honor, Sri Chandrasekhar Sahu ji, and every one of you present here. all our well-wishers. So thank you very much for being there for this program. And I have nothing much to say because today the day is for the women and it is Mother Goddess. It is the festival day and all of us are very happy, and it's a very, very good beginning of Dasara. Then I also want to express my gratitude to Hema Malini for rendering and giving that shloka. It's a very, very good beginning. And I also want to thank Sudhaji for again chanting so beautifully. I know her, she has been a very good teacher also, and she is also a very good mentor. So I'm sure the participants who have joined the program, they are all going to benefit. And it is, I in fact want to congratulate every one of you that you have taken this commitment of 1 full year. And it is said that it's a little tough, but then I don't believe in the word difficulty or tough, because if you don't know, then it is difficult. If you know, it is easy. And if you practice, then it becomes easy. You will know. So what I would say is that it requires a lot of practice. You have to apply yourself. The participants who have joined the program, they should apply themselves. They should spend time on themselves, and it is a commitment. Now, apart from that, as Hema Malini ji rightly put it, that unless Mata Lalita Tripura Sundari ji wants to have you there, you can't. You can't really learn. It is the Lord's grace. In fact, everything that we do, everything that we experience is the Lord's grace. It is only a matter of time that you discover that. And the more and more you go inward, the more and more you see the nature of the creation, then you will discover that you are non-existent. You are not there. So you experience that, or maybe little bit of it, you will start tasting that even as you learn the Soundaryalahari Shlokas. Because when the Shlokas you are learning, the meaning of the Shlokas are basically, they are description of the different parts of the Devi, but parts of the Devi is the different parts of creation. Ma is Shakti and Ma is creation. She is Prakriti. So you will experience nature, you will experience the universe. So that should be the objective of your joining the class and learning them, learning the Shlokas. Now, I would say one more thing here, that the vision, you should have a vision. Of course, you may be saying that, yes, my problems will be solved, my desires will be fulfilled. There are so many things which are going to be covered in the Shlokas. For example, there is a shloka for attainment of all knowledge. There is a shloka for removal of all fears or curing all diseases. There is a shloka for mutual attraction between male and female. There is a shloka for getting sons as a progeny. So there is also a shloka for avoiding of birth and death. So there are so many. So if you go through all the shlokas, what Adishankaracharya has given to us in this Soundaryalahari, you will inevitably discover the nature of creation. You will discover you are non-existent. So the objective of this Soundaryalahari classes is that you grow. I don't want to use the words grow spiritually, but I would say that you should actually come in touch with the Lord and commune with the Lord. When I say commune with the Lord, it's not that the body disappears into light or disappears into God, but you internally commune with the Lord and you become God realized. So that's the objective. So the one word, if I had to say, you should become God realized. So that's the objective. So with this objective, I want to pray for all of you. We will do the prayer at the end session. So that last 5 minutes, we will do the prayers. So thank you so much. Thank you, Hema Malini ji, for accepting our invitation. Thank you, Chandrasekhar Sahu ji, for accepting our invitation. You have really made our day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kiranji.